Hey guys, the chairman of Adada State Creation Movement, Chief Honorable James Ugwu, has reacted to ongoing debate on the creation of an additional state for the Southeast in the National Assembly. The chairman in this interview reaffirmed that Adada should be the state to be created in Southeast for equity, justice and fairness, warning nothing to the contrary should be done except. He said, as far as I am concerned, it is not a threat. The Constitution specified the modalities on how states are created. I don't believe that states are created simply by moving motions on the floor of the House. Section 8, one in bracket particularly outlined the methodologies it involves, the signatures of the stakeholders, including selected local government chairmen, councillors, House of Assembly, senators, and House of Representatives from the area demanding such state creation. They must all sign that they want the state, then send the request to the National Assembly. That is the time you could begin to think of moving motions. But the Olu case is just to standing up and say you are moving a motion for its creation. I am not sure they did what I just outlined. Otherwise, two constituencies of that area would not have pulled out. But knowing who the mover of the motion, Honorable Gochinyere, is and his closeness to the leadership of the House of Representatives, we would also not take it completely as a joke. Something else may be in it. They may believe that because somebody like Governor Hobu Zodima of Imo State has access to the presidency, anything can happen. Can you imagine that a bill passed the first reading and somebody is already clearing a site for the Olu State Secretariat, playing God? They are joking, but we should not sweep it under the carpet because of how Nigeria is. Anything can happen. I believe that Honorable Gochinyere is a very responsible man. I know he will seal the truth in what I am saying. This also applies to every reasonable Igbo person. I also request that the presidency and the entire leadership of the National Assembly see reasons in what I am going to say. Sometime in 1970, there was a request for the creation of Wawa State, which is Enugu today. The application was submitted to General Yakubu Gowon, retired. In that document, which I have, the Southeast is sharply divided into two, with equal population and landmarks. We have the Southern Igbos, known as Ndi Aboni. The Northern Igbos are known as Ndi Wawa, comprising Ebonyi and Enugu today. The Southern Igbo have Abia, Anambra, and Imo states. People should morally see reasons that if any state should be created, it should be Adada, which is from the Northern Igbo. Apart from that, if we talk about qualifications, Adada is the most qualified. We met all the criteria from the beginning. We don't have dissenting voices. It was 100% signatories all over councillors, House of Assembly, and the National Assembly members from the areas requesting for Adada State. The government and the people of Ebonyi and the Enugu states are supporting Adada State. Minerals to sustain the state are not a problem. We have them in abundance. We have territory institutions in abundance. Adada is qualified. If a state will be created in Southeast to make up 6 states as other regions of the country, with some having more, and you gave that slot to southern Igbo land, they will be having 4. And then the northern part, we have only 2. And you are thinking about regional administration. States are created for development and not for crisis. If they create one from southern Igbo, it is crisis that they are looking for. We will not be part of any regional administration in Southeast if that is done, and we have the constitutional right to demand where we should belong. If they have 4 states and we have 2, normally one goes to the center by representation. If we are required to send in 2 representatives, they will bring 8, and the northern part will bring 4. We would have become slaves. We would not be part of that kind of arrangement. But if they want to do the right thing, the best thing is to create Adada states, so that southern Igbos will have 3 states and northern Igbos will have the same. Then we talk about regional administration. We all go there with happiness. If you think that because you have contact with the president or something like that, you can do anything, we also do anything we like. And that means crisis instead of development. That state creation is meant for. I appeal to our beloved brothers and sisters in southern Igbo to see reasons. The 6 states should be given to the northern Igbos. President Bola Tinubu and members of the National Assembly should also see reasons to this effect. I recall the Arume Committee in 2006 recommended Adada. That was when Chief Obasanjo wanted to give us this very 6 states. The National Assembly leadership from the Southeast invited us to Owerri after hearing the submissions of the agitators. They went back to Abuja, looked at the submissions, and decided to go by voting. They were 10, 2 per state, 1 senator and 1 House of Reps. Adada had 5 votes. Aba had 2, Orijishi had 3, and Njaba had 0. That remains the only decision on Southeast as for a state creation is concerned. So what that means is that the choice of the Southeasterners as the state is concerned remains Adada State. Also, the 8th National Assembly disqualified all state creation. Agitators accept Adada. All they said that the person that signed our application was a former public officer. We went to court, all to the Supreme Court. We proved to them that we submitted correctly. The appeals court said we were right, but said they were not to create state, but the National Assembly. So guys, what's your take on this now? He also said his support is overwhelming. It is the entire Enugu and the Ebonyi state, including the people, outside the 2 states. Many sincere people in the southern Igbo land supported Adada. That was why we get 5 votes. Nothing has changed other than the gimmicks of people who think they are semi-gods. They should not think like that. It is ignorant. Our people are always resolute. I urge them to keep on supporting the efforts. They should remain law-abiding. There is God. Let whoever is by your side know the truth. We met recently and our National Assembly members are up and doing. They know what they are doing. They are very supportive. Abeg, make we hear from you. How na see this matter now? Drop your comment below the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.